The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And third down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll take this down to about the 15. Here's second and 9.
Kings!
Here comes Otten in motion. On second down, Baker. It is brought in the end zone. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Britton Covey now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run at the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Here's 3rd and 2.
63, 63.
To throw is Hurts. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Off the play fake. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mayfield. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Baker going to hand it to White. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with White. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Rachaad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out on top 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Covey now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw is Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And he's shedding tacklers left. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. A second down throw for Hurts. No chance at all. He'll go down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Here's Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Good. Run, run, run.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And Listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They go play action with Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
They'll run with White. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. One more time, it's White. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with White. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Man in motion is Smith. Third and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A huge play just before the half. 42 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Real.
They run with White. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Regular. Done.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And the reception for Chris Godwin. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Kings! What's up?
Another run here with White. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Hey, 2 minutes. Point it right.
44-yard line.
What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. And off the deflection, it is taken in. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
What's up?
On play action, Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. He'll take this in back at the 16. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
King!
Here comes Otten in motion. Going up top for Evans. And he's got it. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers able to add on. It is now 27-0.
McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Covey now on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka able to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
73. No touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 9.
No touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by White. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
White loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll run over center with White. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now Mayfield. going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards. A first down throw for Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task.
And this one is blocked. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Good. Hey, alert 33. Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's Evans. He's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Good.
2nd and 7.
Alert, alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Here's a give up the middle with White. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
What's that?
Throwing is Baker. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. They send Britton Covey back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because Snake, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A run with Barkley. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hey, 73, 73.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To throw is Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Rashad White, the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
So a win here for the Buccaneers. They bounced back from the loss last week. They'll put in a determined effort.